Texas Democrats call themselves heroes for fleeing the job they were elected to do. That's not courage. That's quitting on your constituents. Let's talk about this. This is what they're not telling you.
It's interesting, right? I think that, first of all, the Texas House Democrats should be hailed as heroes.
They frame us like a movie, noble rebels running from the bad guy. In reality, they're just blocking bills, stalling relief, and avoiding a vote. They know they lost, and they're doing it for one reason and one reason only, and that is to protect Democratic seats from being competitive. At the end of the day, when the water is settled, remember, that's all that matters is them being kept in office.
They were able to bring this issue to the forefront, not only for Texans, but for this country. And so I think that it is important for people to understand just how desperate this administration is.
Being in the minority is hard, but it's still a job. You don't get to walk off the field because you didn't like the score. Real leaders stay, they fight, they get jobs done. Similarly, in this case, they get the amendments on the record. This is what political theater is all about. It's not policies, it's outcomes. Let's think about this, folks. You go to your job, you don't like what's going on. Assignments are on, deadlines, tasks needs to be met. What are you going to do? Leave out? Leave your job to be done? You see, but they like to say that people are entitled and it's this and it's that. But look at who's being entitled right now. You walk in there, you just don't like what's the policy. Oh, you're just going to walk out, stall. Now, keep in mind, and this is something you guys need to remember. Congress, when they stall and they go on vacation and do all these things, putting bills on the back burner, they're not the ones getting affected by it. It's us, we the people. Remember that. Whenever they leave and they stall a bill, they'll start getting paid. They give themselves raises. Now, let me ask you something. You walk off of your job. Yeah, if you have, insurance and things of that nature, yeah, you're going to get paid. But what happens if you're a self-contractor, right? You walk off, you don't get paid for that day. They do. And while they're stalling these bills that are going to help us, we the people who's being affected by this, they're walking away scot-free doing whatever they want to do. These are the things that we need to think about.
This map, let's be real, is eventually going to pass before the filing deadline, so in time for the midterms. So what do Democrats have to do if the map eventually passes?
Yeah, I think, first of all, we don't give up and just say that they're going to get 5 seats.
And hey, if your hair's still rocking with me, do me a solid. Hit that subscribe button, follow, and share. So this message can cut through the noise and let's get this content in front of more people who needs to hear it. They call GOP map cheating. Meanwhile, Gavin Newsom is openly pushing to change California's map for partisan gain. If it's suppression in Texas, why is it justice in California? Think about that for a minute. It's do as I say, not as I do. The hypocrisy couldn't be any louder.
And if the California legislature basically files a response trying to change their maps, your take on that?
It's interesting, right?
Turnout tells the real story. Texas minority voter participation has been rising for years, even after voter ID laws, more bilingual ballots, more early voter days, and expanded mail-in option. Doesn't sound like suppression to me. What do you think?
We know that the Republicans, whether they're in the House, the Senate, or on the Supreme Court, have all decided that they would give him license to do whatever he wants to do. And frankly, I don't think that at this moment people really care who it is that steps up, but they want people to.
Fox sells you a 2018 or Georgia 2020 fantasy. Massive turnout, Democratic wins. But here's the truth. Georgia's surge came with billions in outside spending and pandemic rules that don't apply here. Wake up, folks. They're trying to sell you apples to oranges.
We can get 25, 30, 40% of Texas to show up, then we can show out. We saw it happen in Georgia when they had well over 80% show up. We ended up with 2 senators. So I'm not going to give up.
They tried to shame Texas GOP leadership by pointing out tragedies, but leave out the wins. They were #1 in job growth, #1 in business relocations, #1 in economic opportunity. People are voting with their feet by moving here. Think about that. Do your research. Like I say in my show all the time, be informed and engage. Just don't listen to the sound bites. Do your research. And I've said this time and time again, don't take my word for it. Do your own research. And I implore you, encourage you to do that.
This state has been under Republican control for the last 30 years.
Flood relief, infrastructures, those bills were never the target of this special session. Democrats could have stayed and negotiated. Instead, they tucked tail and they ran. They blamed Republicans for nothing. They said Republicans weren't getting anything done. Texans want leaders who show up, not political fugitives. It's amazing. It really is. Democrats want to say, rah, 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 we're the champion of the people. We're for the people. We're this. But the minute something gets hard, what do? They ran. They ran away.
And look like it's a lot of finger pointing going on, but flood legislation, other things have not passed.
It looks like nothing.
Walking out isn't leadership. It's an audition tape for cable news. If you want policy wins, you stay in front and you fight. Drop your take. Are these walkouts courage or cowardice? For my newest video, click here. And for the latest video, click here. Please remember, until we meet again, stay informed and engage.